Peace, peace, peace. What's good, family? Reporting live. President of the Frankhive. You know, Knicks family. What's good, baby? Today we got a special guest reporting live with us. Miss Big God, Miss Simmons. Say hello, baby.
Hi. I'm mad awkward. Hello.
So, through every game that I watch, 90% of the games that I watch, there's one person that is right there with me. There's one exception to the rule: do not bother me during the next game, and this is it. But during she's learned immense amount of basketball. She's grown her appreciation for the game. She knows players, she knows teams, learning stats, everything. So, this is a Q&A or a discussion around about. She's not per se in the Frankhive. I have not signed off on her letter of admissions, just because I have to continue to see the dedication to defense, to the eye on defense.
But I declined your offer for your Randall's fan club.
I had never put out a Randall fan club. Everybody knows how I feel about Randall.
Okay. I declined.
So, about when did you start watching basketball?
When I started watching, or when I started watching? Because watching, like actually into it is different than when I used to just sit next to you and be present for it.
Okay. So present.
Quarantine.
Mm-hmm. So the bubble.
Yep.
Alrighty. But you were pre-bubble, because who was our coach pre-bubble?
He got fired during the bubble?
He got fired before the bubble.
Before the bubble?
Because we didn't make it to the bubble. The bubble was like the playoffs of last season.
Oh, yes, that's true. So that means before the bubble, I was...
Yeah, you was watching during when we got shut down initially.
Yeah, before the bubble.
When we initially got shut down, and the coach that we had that you kind of liked.
I didn't like the coach. I liked his facial expressions and stuff. I forgot his name, though.
So you been watching for 3 coaches, because we had the coach after him, you remember?
It was a substitute coach, yeah, and you wanted him to stay.
Yeah, Mike Miller. Mm-hmm. He wasn't that bad. Not that I wanted him to stay. I wanted Woody. Then I would have took Atkinson, but then Mike Miller could have stayed too. But Tips is here, so we're with Tips. All right, so moving on. How do you feel about the team this season? About your assessment of what you watched, what you think, what you like, what you want to happen, and yeah.
I feel like the team is doing way better.
Okay.
Like way better than when I used to watch it but not watch it. I feel like the team has way more communication and way more just body language towards each other in general. But you could also see when they get frustrated with one another and when that communication is not there during the game. So I like seeing how the team works together way more this season. Like, they work way more together, in my opinion. I see, like, how everybody always look at each other. Everybody's paying attention to who's around, what's going on. Like, so, yeah, I like that they work together. Okay. And I like that it's old heads and there's, like, a couple of new heads on the floor, like Barrett and stuff like that. But it's, like, old heads to teach the new heads how to stay in line, how to do this, how not to do that. Because there's plenty of times Barrett dribbles and is not close to his body, and an opponent from the other team is like, oh yeah, keep the ball close to your body. Like, they're teaching the young ones too. So I like to see that. It's I feel like it's stronger this season. Like, okay, mentally wise, they made them stronger. I guess you start mental, right?
Yeah, mental. Basketball is 90% mental game.
Because the same thing when I ran track, it was all in your head.
Yeah. So another question. So we're gonna start with positivity. Who's your favorite players on the team?
So Barrett. I like Barrett.
So, a little backstory about before Barrett went on this stretch. We had a conversation. She was like, I think Barrett could be like Michael Jordan.
Before he started, like...
I was like, baby, hold your horses. But with all respect due, he would have to at least show signs of LeBron and Kobe before he shows signs of MJ, because that's the GOAT level, obviously. But RJ's definitely showing signs, and she was right. But
So Barrett, I like Bullock. I like I appreciate Knox here and there, you know. Rose, of course. Rose. Who else do I like? I like Gibson. Gibson, a fun fact, was my first favorite on the Knicks before I ever started watching the Knicks. I like Gibson. And Gibson been doing crazy with defense lately. And with rebounds.
Always. Full head game.
And who else do I like that I'm always... I like Frank. I just don't see him enough to love Frank. I'm more closer to loving Barrett at the moment, but Frank is up there with them. Who else? Gotta think of my team.
So you want me to name the rest of the guys off, or?
Noel, he's not bad, but he's not bad, but you know, he's not bad, you know.
Who you forgot about since he hurt?
Who I forgot about since he been hurt?
Yeah.
Mitchell. Yeah, Mitchell, I loved Mitchell. Mitchell's good. I like Mitchell. Then Mitchell got hurt.
Yeah, Rob. Fuck with Rob.
Who else? I think that's the people I like. I'm not missing anybody that I like, right?
So, who are you okay with? That's who you like. Who are you not like? Who are you like? All right, I'll give them their time to show me if I could like them or not, or you just neutral on, like, you don't dislike them, but you don't like them. You're not, you know. If there's any, if there's not, then cool. We can move on to the next question of who you don't like. Because you definitely miss someone you love, clearly.
Huh?
You miss somebody that you love.
I miss someone that I love?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Randall.
He plays. Randall. Okay, so Randall is okay. Now, hear me out. Randall is okay. But Randall is not... is nothing next to half of the young players on the team. And I'm not trying to say that in like but it's true in my eyes. Like, and I feel like I have to get to Randall. Randall's a whole conversation, but Randall is okay. Randall is not my top. He's not. So he is bringing in points. He is doing what he gotta do. But also, I was told that Randall is about to get drafted this season, or about to no, not about to get drafted. Is up for his money. What?
He's up for his contract. Like,
yeah, his contract is up.
Or like he basically paying for that bag.
Makes me feel like he's playing now. Like the points that he is making or the stuff that he is doing is for that. Because Randall, I paid no attention to ever, and the only reason why Randall's name come up is because him having that fire under his ass. I feel like because of that, but Randall, I still feel like can't stand next to half of the young players on that team. Like, and that's just my opinion. Like, that's just my opinion. In the beginning, I seen Knox on the floor a lot, and Knox was, you know, and Barrett, I could see Barrett outshining Randall. We could talk about when they gave Randall the last three to like tie the game, and Barrett was hot. Randall lost it. If they would have just gave the ball to Barrett, Barrett would have got it. So it's just, to me, it's like they're playing on this whole MVP character, which is cool, but he ain't somebody that I'm really looking for watching, no.
Now, what did you see from Randall last season? If you remember.
I didn't know Randall, first of all, I didn't know Randall was in the league for how long I found out he was there for. I thought Randall just started. So finding out that he's been in there for a hot minute, been on a couple of teams, and is like he made it to what? He made it to the.
So disclaimer, like I damaged the pool a little bit. I side with the pool. I side with her mom a little bit on Randall. Not really because she used to watch
I
the
have my own
games
mind.
and she watched. She heard the spinning and winnings and Randall rumbling and fumbling down the lane and all
Going
of
out
this
of bounds, like it's just.
and we seen it, and it was just too much last season. It was just too much, especially when it's evident that he took a season of stifling the development of the whole organization to get right. He took about a few people out just to get right. So it's not so much of what he's not doing now, it's so much as what he did then. Like that's kind of the thing with Randall. So if anything, this season is just taking him back to a neutral setting, a neutral because it was negative. Now it's a positive season. So now let's see what the next season brings. Then I could give him a fair assessment. I could together, right?
We're gonna fix. We're gonna edit it.
You gonna edit
Or I could
it.
just cut that out. Trust me.
But Randall, yeah, Randall is Randall is. We're not gonna talk about Randall.
Yeah.
So, who don't you like?
I don't like. Who I don't like. There's not nobody that I really don't like. I do don't want to see Randall on the floor 24/7.
I definitely want to see more Obi. I want to see more Obi.
Oh, I forgot Obi. I like Obi. I don't want to see Randall on the floor 24/7. So I don't know if that means I don't like him or not. But when I see him there 24/7, I'm like, at this point, I'm like, get him out the game, because at this point, that's when he starts fucking up and doing shit that someone that just got in the league should be doing.
Absolutely.
So,
I think when she says that when the younger guys on the team are could give you just as much as Randall per se, it's almost because Randall's 4 years ahead of these guys at least. And these guys are giving you something in flashes or something. So if you sit on that and develop that the same way you develop in these guys that are 5, 6, 7 years in the league, then
they're gonna be beasts. They're gonna be beasts.
We're gonna be problems. So, but we all for what's going down with the team.
Yep.
We love it. I'm slowly coming around to everybody on the team. I used to despise Elf. I still kind of do, but Elf put up buckets. He put up he drives and scores, and he gets abused on defense though. So I feel like Frank should play more. Of course, I feel like, and Frank's shot is there. We fell asleep when you fell asleep.
We did.
You
when
missed.
Frank came on the floor,
and Frank hit a 3.
And I heard
Frank hit a little boom. The guy went up. Frank bounced the ball, moved over, and then hit the 3 boom. So and then the next play he drove, and then they fouled him, but he missed the layup. But he hit one of the free throws. So it's just yo, if you give out the young guys that'd be a mean lot. Quickly, Frank, RJ, Obi, and Mitch.
That's what I'm saying. Give them one quarter. Give them 1 quarter.
And Mitch, I'm missing Knox. I don't want to miss Knox. Matter of fact, take RJ out of that. RJ gonna play with the first unit anyway. Gonna play with the older guys anyway. You feel me? Let RJ play with the older guys, and then your younger unit quickly Frank, Knox, Obi, Mitch.
I'll take that, yeah.
Or Obi Noel, or Obi Gibson, whoever. Throw somebody else in there, boom. That's your young lineup right there. Your starting lineup, you could keep Elf, D-Rose. That's going to be hard. Not even. I feel like Elf got to go, man. Keep D-Rose if you're going to do that. Keep Elf on the on the rotation down there, or keep split Elf and D Rose minutes. Then you throw Bullock, split Bullock and Burke minutes. Then you throw RJ there, Randall, and Mitch, or whatever center you gonna start, and that's that, bro. That's that. But them young boys gotta get some. Gonna have to rock and roll.
That's a fact.
Cause you're gonna lose them.
That's a fact. I feel like.
Cause as soon as you pay these old niggas, they gonna cool off and sit down.
Which is how I feel towards Randall, because I feel like when Barrett has the ball, and lately he's been picking us up. Like, we've been ending games with Barrett. Like,
Barrett is getting nasty with that. With all like, yo, he missed yo, he went behind the backboard, came back, it went off. What I seen it, I was like, nah, Barrett, and then Barrett handles getting there next season. Barrett gonna be a beast. A beast. I want the NBA to start right back, but nah, give them niggas they off season, bro.
And let them train.
And watch how nigga Randall came back crazy this off season. I'm not gonna hate like he did.
That's true.
Everybody came back. Frank came back huge this off season.
The whole team came back ready to work.
Everybody. So besides Mitch, but everybody else came back ready to work. But even Mitch is just pure talent, bro. You can't work on being taller.
When they pulled D Rose in, I felt like that was a great thing for the team. Like, as soon as he was like, oh, D Rose is coming, and then when I seen them work with D Rose, I was like, yeah, I could see why he pulled D Rose in.
D Rose, I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt that we didn't bring Melo in, but Melo don't fit because we got too many of that at that position. So I get it. But so when we brought D Rose back, I was a little butthurt, but whatever. So, and still, I don't trust D Rose because what D Rose did the first time he was here. D Rose left out of nowhere, like.
No, but even if he do leave, like, say they only brought him on to help build the team.
He did his job already.
He did his job. Honestly, he did his job, so he could go. He could go, like, honestly, he could go. And I don't want nobody playing for my team if they don't want to play for my team. You could go. But if you come in to help the team, which I feel like he is, and a lot of the players are mentioning, like, yo, with D Rose, it helps a lot. Like, and he is someone that's been in the game for a minute. He knows, like, and he's great. Like, it's just, and it gives I feel like when he's on the floor, it gives everybody else confidence defense-wise. Like,
okay.
That's just how I feel, because sometimes when Barry's on the floor but D Rose ain't, sometimes I see like defense is a little like, but it's just my opinion. So I feel like D Rose was a great asset, and if it's his time to go, it's his time to go. But I felt like he actually did something for the team, in my opinion. I feel like he did. Players are saying it. I don't think they're saying it just to say it, because it shows. And you could see where he's able to, like, hand the ball. And he's great with that, like, great with the looking, seeing, okay, cool, like, so yeah. It's not like he's trying to take all the shine either. He's doing the teamwork thing. Like, everything's good. I like it. D Rose coming on was good for me.
Okay.
And if it's his time to go, it's his time to go. Okay. But these young boys, I feel like they're going to learn something from him and they're going to move up. Because even Barrett said he wants to go. Barrett said, I think he said he want to go to Canada. He's from Canada.
He want to play for the team. The Canadian team.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good. That's good, because Frank played for France. He went and played for France and bust America's fucking ass.
Yeah, so
Frank got off. Fever Frank. That's what they call him. Fever Frank. That's the name of that shit. So,
and then as a player within himself, like, I want to see you, because even if Barrett do become as big as Michael Jordan, like, I would like to see that, whether, like, yo, you was with the Knicks when you first started popping off. So, regardless of who you are now, you was with the Knicks. Like,
that's what I'm kind of against. Like, I don't want to be that team that, I'm tired of being that team that traded away somebody that was a pivotal player in a championship team or helped a team get to that spot.
That's true, but let's say if it's not a trade, because you said also it could be the player's choice too.
Yeah.
So let's say if that player choose, you ain't got a choice at that point. Yes, you helped us. Yes, you was. Now you found your opportunity to up and go, and it's like, what can I do if there's a better opportunity out there for you? Even though you are with a champion team right now, or you're with a team that's coming up from nothing, like.
Well, I can tell you one thing. Fuck you if that's what they want to do. Okay? Fuck you. Okay? We don't need you. Get the fuck out of here. Just like KP did. Get the fuck out of here. And the next young boy that we get is gonna try to fucking stuff the ball down your throat. Just like fucking Frank did. The next superstar we're gonna get is gonna bust your ass when he gets you 1-on-1. Just like Randall should have did, but really didn't do. But whatever.
But yeah. So that's how I feel about that. That's how I feel about D Rose joining the team. Barrett right now is hot. I don't care what nobody's saying. Before Barrett even came hot, I told him, like, yo, Barrett is going to be somebody to fuck with. And then when Barrett was even going against his best friend, what's his best friend with a Z? Zion. When Barrett was even going against his best friend, busting shit out, his best friend's huge. Huge.
Zion was a fucking monster.
Even Barrett's like, yo, he could outrun me, and this guy has more weight on him than me. Like, but was still on his ass, on defense, on this, on that. Like, Barrett, when that fire is on his ass, Barrett is moving ass. Like, and then Barrett, this is when the game is ending, where players are tired. Old players are worn out, sweating, dead, tired. Barrett's out here throwing threes, shooting threes, bringing the team back together, bringing the team up after a whole game of playing, because Barrett plays. Barrett gets minutes. So it's not like he just got off the bench and he's refreshed. That's why he's doing that. No, he gets minutes. He plays. Like, so it's like, no, for him to do that at such a, like, early stage in his career is like, if you keep working on that, if you keep doing that, I believe Barrett is going to be somewhere. If he keeps that same mindset, if he keeps trying to push himself, if he, worries about himself, because it looks like he's worrying about himself the way he plays. Like, he ain't worried about who's on the floor, no other players. There's one time he defended another team that he was really like, his defense was off. I don't know who it was, I forgot, but they was on his ass and his defense was off. But I feel like when it comes to veterans in the league, and Barrett has to go against a veteran in the league as in defense, he's a little more timid and scared to, like, really be on top of them and stuff. So I hope he comes out of that phase as well. But besides that, I feel like Barry got it. If he keeps working and stuff, Barry got it. He's been picking up the last couple of games. It's been Barrett. Like, and then in my head, the same way he be yelling, pass him the ball, he's hot. Like, that's how I feel when Barrett comes out. I'm like, pass the motherfucker the ball, please. Like, please. They pass it to Randall. Randall missed. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, that's another thing I like. I don't feel like we should be dead set on running our offense through Randall. Like, he can pass the ball, but his decision making still is that of like a second year player. Like, at best, his defense is gradually getting better. Like, I see him attempting to play better defense. He's great. He's getting better on help defense. So.
And Bullock too.
Yeah, Bullock is getting a little better.
He's getting better too. He was the one that tied the game, right? Or did overtime? Or was it Burks?
Nah, it was Bullock. Burks is hurt. That's why Franklin is getting time right now. Alright, so the schedule coming up, we ain't got that many more games. And right now we in like fourth place, I believe. So we got the Hornets today. They got LaMelo Ball. But that's you remember LaMelo Ball, but he hurt. But they still got a nice little cast of niggas. We could probably beat them. After that, tomorrow, we got a back-to-back game. Tomorrow, we got the Hawks. That's Trae Young. That's the nigga that be shooting like Steph Curry.
Yep.
from and they're playing good, I believe, right now. Okay, right now, but these is must wins. These is must win games. Saturday we got the Raptors. We beat them one. I think we beat them twice, I believe. And we made loss once. This is the fourth game against them. But yeah, possibly. Gotta be. That we could possibly win. That's 50-50. And then we got the Suns. We played them one time before. They got Devin Booker. Light skin nigga, but busting ass in Chris Paul.
I gotta see.
Bulls, Rockets, Grizzlies, Nuggets, Suns again, Grizzlies, Nuggets, Suns again, Clippers, Lakers, Spurs, Hornets again, Celtics. We got maybe a little rough schedule, but the way we playing basketball right now, we could be anybody. And we're not playing ourselves out of at least the play-in. And I feel like if we get anywhere in these playoffs, we going all the way. We going all the way. Nobody wants to see us 7 games. And we go deep. I like the depth of our bench. Like if we gotta go on our bench, them young boys is thirsty and gnawing. Mm-hmm. They like hounds gnawing to get out of that fucking cage. Tibbs got them fucking hounds locked the fuck up and they all ready to get the fuck out and ball. Like, yo, I swear to fucking God, put us in this game. I'm gonna fucking show you. Obi is showing you. Obi is showing you like, nah. I see these the young niggas looking old on the bench, getting old on the bench. Nah, it won't be me. Obi balling. Them young niggas, them other, like Kevin, like Knox and Frank and them getting up in there real quick and see what happened in the pivotal game. And you got to run them for some minutes, then you need them, man. Mixed in with Randall and them. The problem is Randall and them. I see a division almost in the locker room. I don't know if nobody else see it. Like between kind of the older players and the younger players, like not a big division, but definitely a division. Like,
but I feel like even if there is a division, I feel like that's the coaching wise. What he's doing, I feel like he's having the older one teach the younger ones. If you get what I'm saying. So then that's when it becomes a division because now it's like, yo, I'm teaching you. Like, there's nothing you really could show me, even though they can. But I'm just saying, like, how he brought D Rose in and stuff is like he's more to teach them, for them to learn off him, for them to receive some type of, veteran stuff that, and a coach, I feel like as a coach, he's smart because a coach can't physically teach that. You have to physically see, like, here's the veteran, let him work. D-Rose, go. And let them see, like, okay, that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Oh, the ball ain't close to my body. That's why, because I'm dribbling this way or I'm doing this that way. Like, a coach can't physically do that. But if I have somebody that like D-Rose come in and show you that, is like, all right, cool. Like, now at that point, that we not on the same level, but we respect each other, but we not on the same level. Like, there is some type of division. Like, we just not on the same level, but it's respectful. And at some point, I wish to be on that level. Like, I wish to be called in on a team to help, or I wish to,
So, okay. So, tonight, we got the Hornets, 7:30. On the menu tonight, what we eating?
Pasta. With bread, right?
Vegan pasta with ciabatta bread.
With bread, pasta and bread. Vegan, of course.
Yes. While we watch our next game.
Yep. And made by the chef, of course.
Oh. Inspired by yours truly.